Creators are obsessed with Flodesk, and honestly, it's easy to see why. The designs look amazing, the interface is clean, and everything just feels effortless. In fact, my colleague Paula loves it so much, she uses it for her personal newsletter, which has more than 5,000 subscribers. But before you jump in, let me walk you through Flodesk's biggest pros and cons, so you can decide if it's actually the right newsletter platform for you. Let's start with what Flodesk is famous for: email design. The moment you open it, everything feels clean, simple, and refreshingly uncluttered, quite rare for email marketing tools. Creating an email is genuinely straightforward. You get access to more than 80 templates, all beautifully designed and organized by goal. Whether you're sending a welcome email, launching a product, or promoting an offer, it's easy to find something that just fits. And editing? Just as smooth. You can click into different sections, change text, swap images, adjust fonts. Everything feels very intuitive. But here's the trade-off. The editor isn't fully flexible. Some layout sections are quite structured, and if you try to customize them too much, things just get a bit awkward. But that's because they're not meant to be heavily customized. They're designed to look polished and finished right out of the box. That said, Flodesk is continuously evolving. They just released an integration with Canva, which lets you import a fully designed Canva email template to the builder in just one click. So they're obviously moving towards more flexibility. Overall, if you want beautiful emails fast and are happy to kind of stick with templates, Flodesk absolutely delivers. But what good is a beautiful email without people to send it to? So not surprisingly, Flodesk does a great job at helping you build your list. You can create embedded forms, pop-ups, link in bio pages, etc., and even some fun stuff like interactive spin-to-win forms. Plus, just like their emails, all of these look really polished. You can customize fonts, colors, images, and fields really easily. And you can also set up single or double opt-in. Actually, Flodesk is expected to enable opt-in by default soon, which should really help out list quality. Flodesk also includes full-page designs, which you can use as landing pages. These are great for lead magnets, newsletter signups, or simple campaign pages. Plus, they generate a URL for you, so you don't even need a website to get started. Again, the theme here is polished with minimal effort. Flodesk saves you from having to spend hours tweaking details. But this ease does come with a few technical limitations. No CAPTCHA for forms, and no A/B testing for either forms or landing pages. So while everything looks great, Flodesk is not really built for serious conversion rate optimization or managing spammy signups at scale, which is especially important as your list grows. Speaking of growth, let's move on to automation and segmentation. Here's where things get a bit more mixed. The good news, Flodesk has improved its automation features a lot this year. You can now build workflows with multiple triggers, and if you're using Shopify or another compatible checkout, you can also trigger emails based on purchases or abandoned carts. Workflows can also be triggered when someone is added to a segment or when they complete a form. You can watch for an email open or a specific link to be clicked, use advanced filters like engagement rates, split the workflow into branches, and add or remove a subscriber from a segment. Oh, and Flodesk also has something they call link actions. These are independent from workflows and can be added to any email. They let you add or remove a subscriber from a segment or workflow or update a custom field, all triggered by a single click. It gives you a solid setup. But it is missing some advanced functionality. For example, you won't find things like web tracking, lead scoring, or advanced customer journeys. So it works well for creators and small businesses whose main goal is to send the right emails to the right people at the right time without the need for a complex data-driven process. Consistent with the rest of its platform, Flodesk's list management is fairly straightforward. You can create segments, manage subscribers, and even do some advanced filtering in the Audience tab, like by open and click rates. Oh, but to scrub your list of inactive subscribers, you'll have to manually build your own segments. For now. Soon, Flodesk will be launching pre-built segments for unengaged contacts, which will obviously make your life a lot easier. But let's talk about where Flodesk really stands out: monetization. Here's where you can really see why it's so popular with creators. Out of all of its great monetization features, perhaps the most interesting is its checkout feature. It lets you sell digital products, paid newsletters, or memberships directly inside Flodesk. No extra tools needed. So if you're selling things like ebooks, templates, online courses, or even exclusive content, all you need is Flodesk. Pretty nice, huh? What's more is setting this up is actually quite simple. You can create a product page, upload your content, set pricing, and connect everything to your email flows. So for example, say someone buys your product, you can automatically send them a welcome email, download link, or add them to a specific workflow. Nice and seamless. Oh, and one of my favorite things is that Flodesk doesn't take any transaction fees, which is super competitive. Other platforms are happy to take their cut. Flodesk lets you keep 100% of your revenue, but of course all you pay is the standard Stripe processing fees. You can also use the same process for things like lead magnets. So instead of just collecting emails, you can create a proper landing page where people sign up and instantly receive a resource like a guide or template, which works really well if you're trying to grow your list. That said, it is still quite simple. No complex funnels, upsells, or detailed sales analytics. So if you're running a more complex online business, you might still need a dedicated e-commerce platform. But for creators who want a simple way to sell and deliver digital products, it's a really nice all-in-one addition. Reporting in Flodesk is decent, but not particularly advanced. You get the core metrics you'd expect: open rates, click-through rates, basic conversion data, that stuff. Although there are a couple of nice additions, like a send time heat map that helps you see when your audience is most active. But beyond that, there are a few gaps: no built-in spam testing and no email previews across devices or inbox providers. This makes it harder for you to fully optimize your campaigns before sending them. Another thing to keep in mind is data accuracy. Flodesk doesn't filter out things like Apple Mail privacy protection opens or bot clicks, which means your open and click rates could be a bit inflated. So while its reporting is fine for a general overview, it's not as reliable or detailed as what you'd get with more advanced platforms. Finally, let's talk pricing. And this part matters because it's changed quite a bit over time. Flodesk actually used to be known for its flat rate pricing, and honestly, it was one of its biggest selling points. Grow your list, pay the same price. But if you're new to Flodesk, that's not available to you. Flodesk now uses subscriber-based pricing, which means your monthly costs increases as your list grows, just like most other email marketing platforms. Plans start with their light plan at $25 per month for up to 1,000 subscribers. It gives you access to core features, including email campaigns, templates, and basic workflows. But there are a few limitations. For example, automation is restricted, and Flodesk branding will still appear in your emails. One thing to note is that as your list grows, these prices go up pretty quickly. So if you're planning to scale, it's worth thinking about how that will impact your costs over time. There are discounts available if you pay annually, which helps a little bit, but overall, Flodesk is no longer the budget-friendly option it once was. And that's relevant because now it's competing more directly with tools like Kit or MailerLite. And in many cases, these tools offer more advanced features for a similar or even lower price. Another thing to note is that unlike these other platforms, Flodesk's free plan doesn't actually include any email sends. Pricing isn't necessarily a deal breaker, but it's definitely something you'll want to compare carefully before committing. On that note, if you are weighing different newsletter platforms, check out our free comparison template. It'll help you see at a glance how Flodesk stacks up against tools like Kit, MailerLite, and others. All right, so is Flodesk right for you? Let's quickly break down its pros and cons. Pros? Beautiful templates, easy to use, great for creators, and built-in monetization features. As for its cons, well, its automation is not as advanced as other tools. Limited segmentation, fewer integrations, and pricing is no longer as competitive. Flodesk is great if your main goal is to create beautiful emails quickly without dealing with a complicated tool. It's especially well-suited to creators, small businesses, and anyone who values design and simplicity over advanced features. But if you're looking for more powerful automation, deeper audience targeting, or more detailed reporting, you might outgrow it fairly quickly. So really, it comes down to what matters most to you. Do you want something that looks amazing and just works, or something with more power under the hood? If you'd like to try Flodesk, you can sign up using the link in the description. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and remember to subscribe for more email marketing reviews and comparisons. See you next time.